This is a tutorial for people who do not understand the difference between large shank, small shank, and alto trombone mouthpiece. Here the difference is not huge. The cup, okay, is slightly bigger like large shank, but the shank is this part. As you can see, this is thicker and this is thinner. Okay, why? Because the bore of a large shank trombone that usually have F attachment are wider, bigger. The bore of a tenor trombone without F attachment, as a rule, are smaller. If you don't know what an F attachment is, this is an F attachment. Okay? So, when it comes to alto bone, use different mouthpieces. I'm using this, actually this is an alto E flat flugelhorn or mouthpiece, but it's the same. The only difference is the shape inside, but the shank and everything is the same. You see how different it is. Instruments C valve trombones are, for all intent and purposes, small bore trombones and use the same mouthpiece that you use for straight jazz trombones. That means small shank. Even for a trumpet, C trumpet that I have, this is a C trumpet, and it uses the same mouthpieces of a B flat trumpet. So C trombone, C trumpet, same mouthpiece of a B flat instrument. But E flat instrument, no. This mouthpiece is bigger than a you see, it's bigger. It's not huge a difference, but it is. There is a difference. This is the bigger one. It's bigger than a trumpet mouthpiece one, but smaller than any B flat, C or large shank trombone mouthpiece. So actually, small shank for B flat or C, large shank for trombones with F attachment, and as a rule there are only B flat trombones. There are even bigger mouthpieces, but I don't have a bass trombone. There are even bigger. So you cannot use a trumpet mouthpiece or a C or a straight trombone mouthpiece for an instrument that it is E flat. You need a specific mouthpiece. You can also use a mouthpiece that is geared towards a E flat instrument, like what we call some people call tenor horn, some people call alto horn. Actually, it's E flat, higher than B flat, and this is the right mouthpiece. This is because some people got it all wrong. Okay, So if you have an alto trombone, you need to buy a mouthpiece that is for trombone, alto trombone, or whatever alto, okay, horn you use in E flat, same octave. This would be wouldn't even fit. A mouthpiece for trumpet that would fit loose, but you don't get the right sound. It's too small. Every car needs to have their own engine, okay? You cannot put a small car engine on a bus, okay? I think I made myself clear. Obviously, if you buy a C trombone, you will get mouthpiece, a regular mouthpiece that you would use for all of your small bore straight jazz trombones or other kinds of trombones. Not the trombones that you usually use for classical music that have a large bore and, as a rule, an F attachment. Okay, I've never seen an F attachment on a small bore because it wouldn't sound good on the lower notes using the attachment kit. The bore is too narrow and the sound would be compressed tiny. Okay, obviously you have a wide choice of shapes and whatever here, even among large shank or small shank. This is a large shank. Since I don't use it oftentimes, I'm not good. I can play the large shank trombone, but if you don't practice it, the sound is poor. My sound on bigger mouthpieces is very poor. If I had to play a tuba, I probably would be able to play after a while, not immediately, after 20 minutes, and I try to find the right notes. But my sound is not good because my chops and everything are not for tuba. I can sufficiently well play trumpets and trombones. This is the alto. I'm not that good because I don't practice it a lot, and they have different partials. Trombones and trumpets have the same partials, one octave higher trumpet or cornet and one octave lower the trombone. Anyway, that's